Right now, vaccine doses are limited, so while so many of us wait for our turn, President Biden continues to stress wearing masks. During his first 36 hours in office, he's made them mandatory on federal property and during interstate travel, and he is asking everyone across the country to wear a mask for the next 100 days. But it's just that, an ask. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelina Salcido asked a virologist if the Biden plan is enough to make a difference.
Saying it's the most patriotic thing we can do, President Biden asks all Americans to mask up for one another.
We'd save more than 50,000 lives going forward. 50,000 lives.
Masks are now mandated on federal property and for all interstate travel on planes, buses, and trains. But states can still decide whether they'll have a mandate in place or not. Here in Florida,
in terms of forcing that under penalty of criminal law, we're not going to be doing that.
I'm opposed to mandates, period. I don't think they work.
Governor Ron DeSantis has made it clear it won't happen.
When you're mandating it on federal property and interstate travel, is it really worth you doing something like that if it doesn't affect me in my everyday life?
It's making a point that this is something very serious, that it's something that everybody should be thinking about doing.
USF public health virologist Dr. Michael Tang says the federal government's plan is still worth it because they're tasked with normalizing masks. They're also buying time for vaccines to create immunity.
We might actually put a huge dent in the spread of the virus.
Would you argue that our best tool right now is a mask?
Yeah, masks and behavior.
Tang says wearing a mask and social distancing is our only line of defense right now that will limit the risk of getting sick.
It's kind of late to do this. I think if this were done at the beginning of the pandemic, then I think we would have seen a different outcome.